Testing. 1 2 1 2. Testing. 1 2 1 2. All right. Cool. Cool. Let's see here. Just gotta make sure everything's all right. Let's see. What up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to King's Nation. We're here on Minecraft, and I heard there's an update, so I've been starting to update my little Minecraft base, to match with the new thing that's been going on in Minecraft lately. And I thought, hey, the new Xbox Showcase came out, and it looked really good. And I thought, hey, let me just chill on Minecraft and just talk about the new games that are coming out. Honestly, as an Xbox fanboy or an Xbox just a gamer in general, and I can only play on Xbox. I gotta say, a lot of cool games are coming to Xbox, not just on Game Pass, but on just in general. One of the games, obviously, that I'm looking forward to is Starfield. I think it's called. For those who don't know, I really do like space games, and I like Space Battle. That's why I love Star Wars. Kind of like Star Trek, not too much, but like kind of scratches that itch sometimes. Furthermore, I also love exploring. Like I kind of like Minecraft, but it kind of becomes too simple, so I want a little something more. I don't want to say mature, but just I don't know, something new. And I thought Fall or No Man's Sky was gonna really scratch that itch, but I don't know, just it was missing a lot of things for me. But here, you get to build your own ship, customize it. Sounds really good actually. And I looked at it and I was like, this looks really great. Has everything I always wanted, and I can make my own base on different planets. I'm just like, yo, the endless possibilities that I could think of for this game in particular is just crazy. I really do hope like there's gonna be like not like a team deathmatch, but like events where you and like your friends can go into like this section of the map in space and just have a space battle, I wonder how that's gonna work. What happens if your ship gets destroyed? Does it respawn? Do you have to buy a new one? Do you have to rebuild a new one? Like there's just so many things I just don't know about, and I think that was just the idea. It was just really cool. The idea of you waking up, you don't know who you are, going on this grand adventure because you're looking for something with their crewmates is fantastic, and you get to like hire your own crewmates. I heard, and I think that's even cool. I wonder how co-op was gonna work. I don't know if it's gonna be single player or not. I hope obviously it can't be, because the way this game is, it'd be a waste if it was just single player. So hopefully with co-op or online, I hope that you can run into like other ships. Your friends can join you, so you and your friends are flying side by side, and you get into these massive like ship battles. I think that would be so cool, and I can't wait. I really can't wait. My friend though, my boy Dylan, he's afraid. He's kind of concerned, and I gotta say I am too, because honestly, Xbox has not been reliable when it comes to like producing some really cool games. I mean, look what happened to Halo Infinite, Redfall, which was a game I was looking forward to, but with all the things that kind of was happening, Back for Blood got boring really quickly. Um, this is an older one, like Fallout 76. That was a huge disappointment. It's just like a huge one. And speaking of that, I'm scared because this is also by Bethesda, which is Fallout 76. And I don't know if Bethesda has launched another game after Fallout 76. Like I'm not too sure. I don't know if they did or not. But I hope they've learned from Fallout and how bad it was, and I hope we don't run into any of the same issues. Now, obviously, I do expect that there's going to be some type of bugs when the game first launch. Obviously, like this game is massive. It looks like, so there's no shot that it's not gonna have some bumps in the road at launch. There's just no shot. It's a someone. I just hope it's like not. What's the word? Game breaking. You know, I hope it's not. It doesn't ruin the game. Kind of like how Cyberpunk. Like Cyberpunk was like a really good game, but the problem is that it just for me, with all the bugs and the glitches, it's just kind of hard to really play through. Luckily now it's a lot better, and that's why I kind of hope like Starfield is not that buggy. I hope it's not like a huge disappointment like Fallout 76. Because I think this is the first game I'm kind of like hoping does like super well. Like I remember being excited for like games like Halo 4 when it was announced and things like that, Halo 5. But this is a game like I'm actually really nervous and like, oh my god, this is gonna be like a game changer. This is gonna be like really cool. So I really hope they don't screw it up. I really don't. Another game that's coming out, I think next year, is a new Star Wars game. I can't remember what it's called. It's like Star Wars Outlaws. And to me, that's going to be very interesting because as far as I'm aware, because, you know, I'm not like into the gaming news. Like I don't know everything, you know. So as far as I know, or memory serves, every Star Wars game that's kind of come out has to do with either Jedis and Sith or piloting or first/third person shooters, where like Battlefront. And then you have obviously the Force Awakens or Force Unleashed. I mean, we have like some RPG or MMOs where it's the not Fallen Order, Old Republic. Those kind of games. So I don't think we've ever had a Star Wars game that's focused on bounty hunting or like like an outlaw before. So that's gonna be kind of interesting. And I think this YouTuber who said it best, Angry Joe, is the main character gonna be annoying or not? Is she gonna be likable? And so like I hope so. I really do. Oh shit. I'm just intrigued what the story's gonna be, how it's gonna fall into the Star Wars. I don't know about like lore wise, like if it's gonna connect to anything. Obviously this is going once again into the Empire, which is kind of crazy. I don't know about you guys, but I'm low key kind of starting to get burnt out with the Empire. Simply because like we get Star Wars, Fallen Order, which was obviously before it's during the Empire. We get Star Wars, the new one. We get the new Jedi Survivor, which I'm currently playing. Not right now, obviously, but still. But again, that's also taking place in the Empire. Star Wars Unleash. That was also during the time of Empire. So I'm just kind of wanting like a new era. Like, I don't think we're gonna get like the Old Republic or the High Republic until like maybe like some movies come out or some newer stuff come out, or unless they revamp or remake the Old Republic, which I never got to play. Not really, so I don't know really how that game did or what was really truly bad. I think it was about Raven at one point. And there was someone else. That's a creepy sound. I don't like that. Make that go away, please. So with that, I'm kind of being lazy here. So I'm kind of tired. I kind of want to like put me back into the Clone Wars. Let's make it like a Bad Batch game. I don't know how you would make that, but I think that would be really cool. Like even Star Wars Squadron, that was also in the time of the Empire. Give me like Squadrons, but like in the Clone Wars era, where you can play as like a battle droid or a clone trooper. You know, I'm just kind of getting tired of that, and I don't want like the what still the Empire. That's still the Rebels. It's still kind of like pretty much the same fight in a way, just under new management. That part kind of looks ugly if you do it that way. So let's get rid of that. So yeah, so I am very curious about how like Star Wars the Outlaws is gonna work. Like, is it bounty hunting, or are you just primarily like the target for bounty hunters? What did you do? Another thing that's kind of interesting, I could be wrong here, but the guy who's in the ship, who like she wasn't really happy to see, I don't know, I can't remember his name. He looks a lot like this guy from an older Star Wars game. I think it was Star Wars, Knight, Star Wars, Knight 2, or Jedi Knight 2. Where there was like something about like the hidden Jedi Valley or something like that. He looks a lot like that guy, but it can't be that guy because that guy is from after the Empire, but like a different. They had a different name for it. It wasn't like the First Order. This is like, I think it was based off like comic lore, I think. So with that being said, it kind of looks like maybe that it looks like him. It really does, but with a different name. So I wonder if they are bringing him out of that game and putting him into like the revamped. I don't know what to put it. Like, I feel like he's from the New Republic before there was the First Order, but they were under new man. They were like it's like new. This is like kind of like based on the comics where Luke had his temple. He was working with the New Republic, and this was like completely different. So I don't know if this is exactly that guy, and they're taking him and putting him into like the actual story of Star Wars now, like the canon Star Wars. If this game is canon to Star Wars, I don't know if it is. Or not, but I was just kind of curious. I noticed that, and I was like, oh man, I kind of. What if these are like the two characters from that game, and they're just bringing them into the fold now for it to be canon? And I hope that is the case, honestly. I'm gonna get a little sidetracked here. I actually like kind of how there were a different order than the Force Order in that game, where like you had like multiple like Jedi's and fallen Jedi's, and here it kind of just feels kind of boring now because like you don't have a lot of like Force users, you don't have like a lot of Sith running around here, and I kind of hope that they like eventually fix that or do something about that. And I kind of want to get out of the era of Empire forced the First Order. I really do. But I am looking forward for the Star Wars game to see how well it does and how it's going to play. I'm really curious about it. A game that also was announced that honestly I don't normally kind of go for is this indie looking game. It's like the 33 something. I can't remember. But it's like co-op 33, and I don't know why it being co-op with 33 other players is so interesting to me. I don't know why, but it's like very appealing. I think since it's gonna be on Game Pass, why not try it? It's kind of dumb not to try it. So yeah. There's another game that I'm very curious about. They didn't really show gameplay for it, at least as far as I know or remember. But it's taking place in the Bayou. And this guy like playing the banjo, or I don't know what the instrument's called, but they had it being played, and a girl shows up and she's asking like, "Hey, you owe me a favor. Don't you remember? Have you seen this this thing? I'm looking for it." And interesting enough, he's like just quiet, and then it kind of shows his face. He's like decayed. He's not I don't know how to put it, but he's like decayed. Like half his face is like a skull, and then like slowly the monster's like popping up in front. So I don't know what this is gonna be about. Like if like this is gonna be a monster, like a obviously it's not Monster Hunter, but like is she capturing monsters for a specific reason? Why? What did she do to earn this favor from this random stranger who's like obviously not human or some type of spirit or entity? So there's that. Yeah. So I'm just kind of. It really did pique my curiosity. Plus, normally I'm not really a fan of the blues or like jazz, but that's whatever music they were playing. I kind of liked it a lot, and I was like, ooh, it's kind of like has like a modern day beat to it, if that makes sense. Minecraft, stop being creepy. What else, guys? What else? What else? Oh, Fable. Now they didn't show gameplay. You know, my friend says that the cutscene or the way they chose to announce Fable is actually in-game graphics, so that's pretty cool. We're gonna get like a new twist on that, or a new like an upgraded Fable game. So that's gonna be pretty dope. But what I gotta say is that one, I love how they announced it. It was really cool how we had this random dude sit down and talk about how the age of heroes has come and gone, and they're kind of outdated. They're just loud, obnoxious. They think they're funny. It's all about like I can't say the word, but agriculture, agriculture. I can't say it, but like, you know, just like showing like I provide a service or something like that along the lines. You know, I'm paraphrasing here. And I thought that was kind of funny. And then like the hero does show up, and he's actually a giant. He's like, this is awkward. I don't know why immediately he starts attacking her. Oh man. Starts attacking her because he seemed like he was friendly. I mean, he had a camera. He was obviously talking to someone. I wonder what this is and if it glows. Looking for books. Books. Booksy books. Where's the books? Ah, books. Wait, there's another kind of bookshelf here? Oh. We have to see what this is. What is this? And how does this work? Let me see. I don't like it because, like, where's the color, you know? It kind of seems boring. Fudge nuggets. Do. Yeah, I don't like that because it doesn't. I don't know. It just doesn't work for me. So, yeah, with the Fable, I am curious about it. Wonder what the story is gonna be, because I believe, like, you know, not fairy tale, Fable, the first one, if memory serves, it's about like Jack. Obviously not Jack the Ripper. I don't think it was Jack the Ripper. But like a hero gone rogue named Jack. You who gets your village is attacked by bandits. You just slowly become a hero. Now Then like Fable 2, you're trying to get revenge because yeah, adopted father kills whoever you didn't play as. And then you get raised by the first your character in Fable 1's sister. And then like Fable 3, you play as a prince or princess whose brother is being a major pain, so and you get exiled, and you know he pretty much puts your friend slash love interest to the guillotine, and so you kind of stage a revolt, and it's successful, and turns out obviously there's a actual reason for why he was kind of being a d-bag. So with that, I'm just like, kind of interesting, you know. But that game had its own problems, especially for co-op. But if you're playing like single player, it just seemed a lot easy. You didn't really have a health gauge, so you kind of really didn't know when you were gonna die or not. And the spells were really overpowered, but I did like the spells. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I like the spells. They were kind of cool, especially you can combine them. So I wonder what the new story is gonna be. Is it a reboot? Like, what's gonna happen? Persona's getting. So I only know about 2 games, but I heard that there's actually 3. I'm not too sure on the third one. I know there's a Persona strategy crossover game coming out, and then there's like it's a remastered Persona 3. I haven't played Persona 3. I'm working on Persona 5. It's on the archives or under my content on Twitch. I haven't uploaded any Persona games to the YouTube channel, not yet. Kind of waiting until I have a good premise, not premise, but a good amount of space to work with to essentially figure it out. I don't know. I'm gonna edit that actually. Persona's very long. Anyways. So I'm looking forward for the Persona games. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of anime. Any anime games that are coming out, honestly, I'm a huge fan of. What else is coming out? Clock something is coming out. I think next year. It's Elden. It's not. It's like a Dark Souls. What's the word I'm looking for? Dark Souls. Kind of like a Dark Souls game. And honestly, after playing Elden Ring, my preference has like really changed. Elden Ring was like honestly my very first game that was like super challenging to me, that really put my skills to the test. I think when I was younger, a game that put my skills to the test was like Kirby Nintendo 64, some crystal thing where the final boss was like an eyeball. Annoying as hell. I don't even want to play it now. Not that I could. What else? And then I think when I was a teenager or a young teenager, my Crisis, the first one, was like a challenge to me because it was my first game that was on PC. So getting used to that. Hello. Getting used to that was very interesting. It was a challenge. But again, none of those games compare to Elden Ring, where I was being challenged every step of the way, dodging, timing, everything, learning where to go, memorizing where to go, and even when I played Journey Plus, which is what I recorded for YouTube and for Twitch while streaming it, I still found it very challenging, although a lot more fun. Because the first time around, I was lost, didn't know where to go, and everything was just like scary. Just and really frustrating. But even then, I got lost in my playthrough, and I didn't know what to do. But I had a good idea what I wanted to do, and I think it left me more time or just to have fun with it, and I enjoyed playing it. So now that a new kind of Dark Souls is coming out, but like Pinocchio puppet style, that's gonna be again interesting. It's gonna be a nightmare to play, and it's probably gonna put my skills to the test once again. But I'm sure, even though I'll rage, I'm gonna have fun playing it. I think that one's called What If. I don't think it's called Clockwork. I think it's What If. Or Murder Ifs. It's something like that. I take that back. So it's not but Clockwork, that does, now that I remember what Clockwork is, that seems like a BioShock kind of game, but has to do with time travel. And it seems like I'm going to make a prediction. What's gonna happen is there's someone obviously not happy with the way the town, the city is being run. How there's probably like are mysteries and secrets within the thing, and this person is trying to expose it. And with the leader of this town not liking that, they're gonna interfere with this person's life, obviously. And it's going to cause them to take even more drastic actions. And when the person thinks that they got it all figured out, they're going to go back to the timeline and everything's going to be screwed up. I think that's going to be a thing. Obviously, with time traveling or some stuff like that, there is going to be a case of risk. Not risk, but like twist. Twist, that's the word. Twist. And I'm curious to know what the twist would be. So there's that. I don't think that's all the games that are coming out. Payday 3. I don't know anything about Payday, the franchise. I think it's just you robbing banks. So I don't know if there's a story mode to it. I don't know like how it's gonna work. I don't know if like there's gonna be like a what's the word? Because it kind of looked like you could be like cops and like you're gonna be like SWAT team and you could be the bank robbers and like there's gonna be things in your way. So I'm just kind of curious how that's gonna turn out. So yeah, that's gonna be very much interesting. I think this room's door done. Looks pretty nice. We come out here. Lights. Here, let's cover. Oh, we need to cover this because that's just doesn't look right. Looks pretty. I like it. It's a little dark, so we need to have some things covered. There we go. Fallout 76, Los Angeles, I think that's what it was announced, new expansion. Honestly, guys, I'm not looking forward to it. The fact that, when it came to Fallout, I just got into Fallout 4 and then 76 was announced. I know, I was super late with Fallout 4. But I was, if I just came across it, I kind of just like didn't know Fallout existed. That looks pretty good. So I don't know how to put this, but I feel like with all the stuff that went wrong with Fallout 74 or 76, I didn't want to try it. I was like, no. And then what really got me hooked on Fallout was the kind of the story. Fallout 4. And so then here it was like, oh no, there's like no cutscenes. It's just like you gotta listen for the lore, listen to what's happening. And I was like, oh, I don't want that. I don't like those kind of games. I want my game to progress through cutscenes. You know, that's what I want. That's what I kind of am wanting to do. Um, hang on. I just got a new subscriber on YouTube. That's pretty dope. Hell yeah. Epic. So as of right now, guys, we're on track of, let me check the subscriber count right now. 281 subscribers. That's pretty dope. Pretty cool. What? Oh, oops. No, 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 no. Stop that, stop that, stop that, King. Kind of seeing what, okay. Interesting. Okay, anyways. To continue. With, with Fallout kind of being, a disaster. Just to say the least. I'm just not. Oh no. Where do you lead? Okay, that's where you go. Oops. Let me. Yeah, that's where I was just like, Might just put books here. Yeah, it's just I don't know, which makes me again scared for Starfield, to say the least. But yeah, I think. Oh, there is a new horror game that's coming out. It takes place in a oil rig, and if you guys know how much I love horror games, I don't. I hate them. It's terrifying. Please don't make me play this. Yeah, I'm just terrified of it. We don't know much about it. Just this looks like a scary game that takes place in an oil rig, and that it's creepy noises and maybe a monster, maybe demons. I don't know, but I'm already panicking. Thinking about it. And yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to. I don't want to know. Obviously, I'm gonna have to play it. It's on Game Pass. I don't have an excuse not to play it. There's some games like I'm really kind of not interested in. Like there's one that's just climbing. I don't know how that's gonna work. Eh? Like why? What is this and how do you work here? That scared me for a second. I think this looks really nice. I know obviously the walls need a little something, but I don't know what it could really use. That's a little dark actually. But I will say that it is going to be fun. Just the climbing one kind of seems interesting. So take a pause for talking about what's coming out. I got a little bit of news of what I'm trying to do in terms of my channel. For YouTube, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to play Persona 5 over on Twitch. It's random, spread out. Honestly, I hardly stream, and when I do, it's mostly try to upload to YouTube. So that's a game that's kind of being played, and it's just being held off until I can edit or until we get to a spot where there's not any like new games out. So I think after Star Wars, we're going to be trying to release the Persona games, Persona 5 specifically, and then when the other new games that come out, then we'll put Persona on pause, and then we'll go with the newer games. Unless you guys really like Persona 5 and it does really well on the channel, then I will try my best to be able to play Persona and whatever new games are coming out. It's already gonna be difficult because there's like a bunch of games coming in September, and plus Starfield. And Starfield's gonna be a massive game where it's gonna be like, oh my god, so much to do, and how to do it, and how am I going to edit it to make it into like a YouTube stuff. So yeah, there's that. Uh, I can't really think. Oh, there is a new. It's like a Pokemon game, but it's not Pokemon. And it's with guns. I saw this. I don't know if it's coming on Xbox. If it's coming on Xbox, then I might be down to play it. Just to see. And it's gonna be difficult because like I can see some of these Pokemon. They look like Pokemon. These monsters. They look a lot like Pokemon. And I'm just like, how do you get away with this? I do not know. Let's see here. Can we like? No, because I don't want to make it like too. I don't know what to do. What else, ladies and gentlemen? Is there any games you guys are like looking forward to? What games are you looking forward to but are scared or nervous about? Um, like I said, Starfield will be one for me, and Star Wars. Going to try to do something with this. The question is how and what, because that looks very stupid, I bet. Can I put you in the middle? Like that, and then just so we can get that pedal effect. Probably because it's too low to turn around, honestly. So yeah, also I don't know what this does. So that's kind of interesting. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I just don't know what else. What other games are coming out? I watched some of the summer game stuff, and there really wasn't much there that piqued my interest. To be honest, you just whatever games at this point kind of come out. So yeah, just make sure because I get scatterbrained when this stuff is not scripted, so I tend to forget what I already said. But there's going to be Persona 5 on the channel. I don't know when. I think after we get done with Star Wars, but Star Wars itself is a long game. I probably should be playing that instead of Minecraft right now. What are you? Huh. So yeah. Don't know exactly when, but we're gonna try to figure that out. Ladies and gentlemen. That we're gonna try to figure that out at some point. Don't ask me when, but it's going to be a thing. Now for Monster Hunter World is definitely on pause because one, my Eternal hard drive has kind of put it on me, so I have to re-download it, and that's not the issue here. The issue is that when I try to go back to it, something with the store was off, or the smithy, or I forgot how to do it. Which I'm gonna probably have to go back to my older videos and look. But the issue here is that the smithy, if the smithy's bugged for some reason, then I'm going to have to abandon Monster Hunter World, which sucks because I am really enjoying that game. Furthermore, it's also was put on hiatus simply because newer games were coming out and I had to go and cover those. So there's that. Now the reason why I didn't do like a let's play for the new Monster Hunter game that came out, which was I forget what it's called. Sun and Moon? Not Sun and Moon. Kamui World. Ah, crap baskets. What was it called? Monster Hunter Rise. So the reason why I didn't really do that is because honestly, guys, not too much on the story. Like Monster Hunter World has more of a story than Rise does. So, and the cutscenes for Rise were just bleh. Where they just kind of show the monster. They don't show you interacting with the monsters, so I just didn't bother. So I just did gameplay, and when I was with my friends, I streamed it, and yeah, we just did that. Also, I was a little lazy with it, not gonna lie, but I full-heartedly kind of enjoyed it. Thought it was kind of funny. I don't even know if I actually uploaded some of those now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know when I'm gonna do another Fortnite video, to be honest. Fortnite's really not my kind of game, but I do play with my UK friends, and my UK friends have gone dark on me. I don't hear from Ben. I don't hear from Girl Sparn, but she has like a big family that she's taking care of, so she kind of gets a little pass on that. The cool as the moon Megan is kind of the same boat with Ben. You know, they kind of chill together, and I just don't get invited. It kind of works that way. Anytime like Girl Spartan takes hiatus, I don't really get invited by those two. And Megan hasn't been on, so. And unlike me, she kind of has like a social life, since she also has a kid too. So it's like, oh well. Type of deal? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Did someone? Did you see something fly, guys? Huh. Weird. What else? This decoration, yeah, I hate sometimes because like gotta find a specific block that I cannot find. Hey guys, weren't there more colors of these, by the way? What are you? Okay. I'll try you in a second. Why is there one missing? Guys, there's a sniffer that's invisible, and I don't know what the hell. So that's scary. Yeah, that's kind of scary. Real question, why did I need... I didn't need that. Okay. See what's happening here. Silly me. What else, ladies and gentlemen? So yeah, so like I said, Fortnite's, I don't know when I'm gonna do now. Fortnite. Halo, I've gone back into Halo, a little bit. Not enough. I don't think I could do a live, like a big stream. It's just honestly something that I'm just trying to get back into. Same thing for COD. I was craving a COD kick and just didn't. What's the word I'm looking for? Didn't. I don't know. Just I stopped. I don't know why I stopped. I just did. It's kind of cool. It's getting some. I think I was getting some decent clips too. But yeah, guys, ladies, and gentlemen. So right now, currently, the games, like I said, are on hold is Monster Hunter World, Monster Hunter Rise, Fortnite, Persona 5 is not technically on hold. We just haven't got time to play it. Oh, and there's another game that I'm very interested in coming out. Cyberpunk is getting a massive, or not mass. I don't know if it's a massive, but an expansion, which is really cool. Hopefully, this leads into like a positive ending for V and Johnny. I think this is gonna be really cool because, honestly, guys, Cyberpunk did not come out in the best shape. Let's be real here. It did not come out really good. But after a lot of things got patched, after a lot of work went into it afterwards, I started playing it again before the anime came out, and I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. There were some things that were really frustrating. Nothing to do with, per se, the game itself, just more my skills and some of the things I just didn't understand. Still don't. It's very frustrating, honestly, to get money in that game. I feel like there's just not enough side missions or like missions. Just get me like really good guns or really good other stuff. And I get it, you probably have to craft those stuff. But still, it was like, it's whatever, I guess. I was like really scarce on money. I kind of wanted to play like it was like GTA essentially, where I could like get these really cool cars, buy a nice house, store my cars. But I think that's where it was really kind of lacking there. I don't know if that will ever be rectified or fixed or like added to. But yeah, but now that Cyberpunk is still like is now like pretty playable now, I would say. I didn't run into like any issue. I think there was one little issue that I ran into, but it was nothing that a simple restart could not fix. It was something to do with the computer, like the cursor was not showing up when you would go into like the computer stuff. So that was a little frustrating. But if you reset your game or you did something else, the sensor showed back up, so I could continue. Uh. All right, just because I yawned Minecraft doesn't mean you yawn. All right. So I can't wait for the expansion. I'm definitely gonna buy it. You have to buy it, right? Like if you already have the game, it's not free. So I gotta buy that. So I gotta save up for that. I think it's too late to do a let's play or walkthrough in Cyberpunk because I already played it a little bit on the channel. Um, and then because I couldn't play the way I wanted to or enjoy the game fully. That game is kind of like a really adult and like nudity, and I kind of wanted to play without worrying about getting like in trouble for showing nudity and thing. And I know there was like a streamer safe mode, but it was just like, nah. I don't want to do it. I kind of want to be fully immersed in this game because I was really, really looking forward to it. So eventually, I kind of deleted it, and then I played it on my own. But I probably will play the expansion part of it. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. A game that I gotta get back into is Psychonauts 2. I really do. I might actually, if it's downloaded, I might. Oh, it's not downloaded now that I think about it. I don't know. I don't want to delete Psychonauts 2 because it's almost done. Like, we're on the verge of, like, it being done. Like, I remember that much. So I would really hate to delete everything and then it be a waste, essentially. And I'm not about wasting my time. I'm not about wasting what life I got, you know. So I think at some point we gotta make a commitment to do Psychonauts 2. We just have to. Hey guys, so is there any animes that you guys are watching? If you're into anime, what animes are you into, guys? I'm curious. What I gotta know. I'm nosy. You gotta tell me. Currently, for me, I am currently watching actually quite a lot, and I'll tell you them right now. Give me a second, because I have the tabs open. So, pardon me for a quick second. The first one we started watching, or I started watching, is an anime called Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts. Honestly, it's really good. Kind of weird. Because if you guys don't know, this anime has... I don't know her age. I really don't. But she seems like a young girl. The king is obviously kind of old. And he wants... It's kind of got like the Beauty and the Beast scenario going on where he really likes her and was wanting to make her the queen of the beast. And the interesting thing is that she is not afraid of any of the beast men or beast women, princesses at all. There's a guy named Anubis. He doesn't like her. He's trying to constantly get rid of her. It's kind of backfiring a lot. It goes into like a serious comedy a little bit, I would say. I enjoy it. It's like kind of honestly and kind of new, even though I got that Beauty and the Beast treatment going on. Interesting enough, I kind of find it funny. This is a little spoiler, so if you don't want to get spoiled, let me know. But there's no one watching in chat, so for on YouTube, if this shows up on YouTube, guys, if there is, essentially, he's like a were-human, so like a werewolf. A man who turns into a wolf. He's a wolf, but turns into a human. That to me is hilariously funny. I don't know why, but it just is hilariously funny to me. What time is it? It's 3:26. Probably should get off soon. I think after, if I do this row over here and come back down, is might stop. Anyways, the next anime that I'm watching is one that is very cutesy, romantic. The only annoying part is there's really no conflict here. Everything is just like a little cute little side stories that are going on with this couple. It's Tanakawa Over the Moon for You. I'm enjoying that a lot. Currently, I got done with. I guess there was a special where it had to do with like a uniform, so that's kind of interesting. Okay. Not too much. And Doctor Stone at season 3 is popping off, and Doctor Stone is really good. Another one I'm watching, kind of like a junk food kind of anime, is I got reincarnated with my smartphone. A lot of people don't like that show. It's okay for me. It's alright. It's a little something to turn my brain off. Nothing a little special. One anime I am actually really enjoying watching, and sadly I'm caught up to it, so I'm waiting for like the weekly episodes now. Is I got a cheat skill in another world and became universal, unrivaled in the real world too. So essentially, my boy gets bullied. He's fat. His brother and sisters don't like him. He ends up going to another world. His grandpa died, and he found a secret room in the bathroom for some reason. Goes into a cavern, and there's like the guy can say, "Look, I'm dying. Whoever finds this, you own this stuff now." And they're like, "Okay, fine." He's like, "Okay, cool, cool." He ends up like leveling up, kind of like a video game. And he gets really fit. Now, sadly, they kind of skip over how he got. It's like a skill he ends up getting, like all his stuff. He got fit over like a few seconds due when the skill activated. And he's also this way in the real world too. He can use magic in the real world. He's fast. He's strong. He knows how to fight. It's really dope. Essentially, he turns the whole world upside down. Essentially, not like literally. Like his world gets turned upside down. He ends up going to like a new school for something he did when he was in the chubby state. His brother and sister are no longer jerks to him after a certain thing happened, but we haven't seen him after that certain thing has happened, so I can't really say they're no longer jerks. But his life is living good, real good. So there is that. What else can I tell you guys? What I really love is the art, the color scheme. And the eyes in the hair is just fantastic. I really do like that. Let's see here. Do we got some more? I think we do. We got a few more. I think. Another isekai. Honestly, there's been a lot of isekai animes I've been watching. In Another World with my smartphone. Oh no, I already said that. I read it off and okay. The other one is. The aristocrats' overworldly adventures, serving God who go to the gods. The gods who go too far. Essentially, for some reason, the gods had reincarnated this guy after he died. And I guess the way it works is after you get turned 8 or 10 or something like that. You go to church and you get baptized and you get a blessing from the gods, and like they'll give you like a +1 in sword use or a +2 in magic or in agriculture, something like that. Well, he gets like +10. Like the highest you can get is 5, and he got 10. The show's just really funny. It's 100% real funny. I don't think the show's really taking itself seriously, so and because of that, it's just funny, and I don't take it seriously. Again, I would say this is like a junk food kind of anime to watch, but it's enjoyable a lot. And then. We're starting to watch this anime. I don't know if it's gonna continue to get a dub. It's only on like dub episode 1, but it's the farming anime. I know, right? Farming. Farming Life in Another World, aka another isekai. And then Mobile Suit The Witch of Mercury. Honestly, I wasn't a big fan of this anime. Season 1 honestly started off really strong with the first episode. And then we started to get into like this little slice of life Gundam where like you go to school and like there's bouts and everything is owned by corporations. And I was like, oh boy. And there's like not a single war is happening. There's nothing really interesting. We don't got like a Blood Orphan situation. We don't got like Mobile Suit Wing or Gun Wing or Unicorn or Freedom or I mean Gundam Seed. We don't got any of these things that are happening like war or like trying to get to a certain spot, try to reveal something. You know, we're just not getting any of that here. And it just kind of seemed like a little slice of life. But season 2 is a lot more darker now. It's kind of ended on a pretty goated episode. I gotta say, I'm kind of a little bit invested. This kind of sucked though, because like I said, episode 1 of season 1 was kind of dope. You know, this 5-year-old girl hops into the Gundam, and she's like, "Oh, these are pretty lights." And like, mind you, her little space station was under attack, and she didn't know this. And yeah, these other mechs, other mobile suits were going to attack her, and she just was able to activate the Gundam at 5 or 4 years old with her mom in the cockpit. And she's like, pretty lights. Look, mom, those lights are moving. And then the Gundam was just like, ah, got it. Target acquired. And destroyed them. And then, you know, the bright lights from the explosion. She's like, look, mom, fireworks. Yay. And I think she also destroyed a whole battleship. I can't remember, but I think she did that too at 5. And I was like, damn. That's funny and crazy. As much as you get beat by a 5-year-old. That's crazy. Or a 4-year-old. It's like, who is this? Hi, I'm blah blah. I'm 4 years old. Wait, is this a child? And then boom, you're dead. Like, what the fuck? That's funny. We're almost at the end of this. So yeah, guys. So that's pretty much the animes I've been watching right now. Huge fan of Gundam, but like I said, Mercury is not really hitting as hard, but it's starting to. So that's kind of interesting. Not trying to do any spoilers. Oh, I watched Blue Lock. Believe I finished it all. Honestly, liked it. Really did. I think this was like really different from like the other sports animes that we watched. I don't know why I keep saying we, but I've watched like Kuroko no Basket, a little bit of Haikyuu. Haven't finished it. Not even close. All Out, Diamond of Ace. We just really different. So if you don't know if you should watch Blue Lock, honestly you should. It's kind of like a I don't want to say battle royale, but essentially Blue Lock is a special program where they're essentially trying to make Japanese football, aka soccer, relevant or popular, get them a win, trying to win the World Cup. So they're kind of getting like this really sadistic, crazy smart guy to train these guys by coming up with some crazy rules of soccer. And apparently, like, if you get kicked out or you fail, you'll have like you won't be playing in like the high leagues. Like your shot of like trying to make it to the the big leagues. I don't know like the equivalent to like football NFL. What would soccer be? I don't know what that is. I don't know. I can't remember the name of it right now. But you won't be able to play, I guess. And they're like, you can't make that happen. And I'm just like, he's known for lying. So I don't know. All right, guys. Looks like we kind of got to where our goal was. We've started here at the basement. Honestly, kind of looks really nice. We should have a little more lights here. I don't know why this is so much darker than this. Probably because, I don't know. It just seems like not enough light. I don't know why. And then I'm trying to figure out what casting that shadow is right now. Is it the cherry blossom tree? I think it looks really nice. I think though we should kind of replace this though. I don't know if doing so is gonna make it darker or not. Or about the same. That looks pretty nice. Oh no. If ya ask me. Here's a Twitch update, guys. I'm down a mod again. Just gonna let you know. My first mod, he's doing YouTube. The second mod, we parted ways. She was kind of honestly, like, I'm not really looking to badmouth her or anything like that, but I will just say she doesn't know how to take a joke or know when I'm joking. And it wasn't like I said anything like I didn't say anything offensive or anything like that. So before you guys' imagination goes crazy, like, oh, what did you say? We were playing Fortnite and it was our first time playing together on Fortnite, and we got destroyed. And I just made a joke, say like, "Oh, this wouldn't happen if you didn't pick this spot to land. Like, if you didn't take a noob with you on a hot spot, you know." And I wasn't being serious. Like, I was calling myself a noob. Like, so again, I was just trying to be funny, and she laughed at first, and then she stopped talking. And so then I got upset because it's like playing Fortnite without having their person that you're playing with do any kind of call outs on top of you not really liking the game in the first place is oh, this looks nice. I wish it was more pink though. Yeah, I wish it was more pink. Wasn't there a pink one? Does make it a little more darker, doesn't it? Yeah. Also looks like really nice though. I like this. So yeah, guys. So to recap, for YouTube, we are trying new things. We're playing Star Wars right now. Honestly, that's the only time I really have to. I don't have time. I can't do two games at once. I'm trying to, but just not working out. So yeah. Monster Hunter World, Rise, both put on hiatus until I can get the expansion packs for both of them. Maybe that'll fix the Smithy because I'm having the problem with the Smithy out for World, and then I did everything in Rise, so now we just gotta get the expansion for that, which is Sunbreak. Persona 5 is being played on Twitch, ladies and gentlemen. If you guys don't know, all the parts are there, so if you don't want to wait for me to cut down them in small videos, then just head over to Twitch. Let me think. That's pretty much it, really. We are trying to play every single new game that's going to be coming out on Game Pass because they look really fun, and that's going to be extremely hard to do, and I don't know how I'm going to pull it off. But who knows? Anyways, have a good one. This has been your boy King of Games 80, broadcasting on Twitch, uploading to YouTube. I'll catch you guys later on the flip side. I don't know when I'll do a little Minecraft little talk, hangout thing, but yeah, have a good one. See you guys later.